Good evening and welcome to the news. I'm Dinesh Rentley. Here are today's headlines. The Indian Air Force continues relief operations in flood-hit areas. IPR Minister Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdor warns against media trials at the Meghalaya Editors and Publishers Association annual meet. And women lead night patrols to curb drug abuse and anti-social activities. Here's the news in detail. Despite subsiding floodwaters, relief efforts persist across Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh. The Indian Air Force has rescued 541 people and airlifted over 10 tons of essential supplies in a major humanitarian operation. According to the Western Air Command, IAF helicopters evacuated residents from the Bharmar-Chamba sector and delivered critical aid to Kulu and Kishtwar. With 4 helicopters and 35 crew members working tirelessly, the IAF remains committed to ongoing disaster relief and support missions. Meghalaya IPR Minister Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdor cautioned against media trials and misinformation during the annual general meeting of the Meghalaya Editors and Publishers Association, also known as MEPA, held at Shillong Club. Referring to the Raja Raghuvanshi murder case, she revealed that only 30% of circulated information was accurate, urging media professionals to uphold journalistic integrity. Lingdor emphasized that press freedom must be balanced with responsibility, especially in the age of social media and AI-driven content distortion. The meeting also saw the election of new office bearers for a 3-year term, with R. Monarch Shabong and John W. Thaba re-elected as President and General Secretary, respectively.
30% of information that was being circulated in the media is truth. And 70% is actually untruth. And most of us who are caught in that saga were wondering whether this was just crime patrol at its best or was it factual information. We have to find out what is the role of MEPA. How do you devise a mechanism to ensure that quality is not compromised? Is it a fact that any Tom, Dick and Harry, Jane, Anne and Mary can just put up a story and decide that what they say is true? Look at some of these influencers that are now emerging in this media. They are actually making you extinct. They're actually challenging your survival. Please come on with important norms. What is allowed and what should not be allowed.
In a powerful show of community leadership, women from Senkanthei Watabru have taken to the streets of Motpran, conducting nightly patrols to curb drug abuse and anti-social activities. Starting at 10:30 p.m, these women-led groups have transformed once troubled areas into safer spaces. Backed by the police and CRPF, their initiative has inspired other groups like the Senkanthei Umsotsun to join the movement. The patrols reflect Meghalaya's matrilineal strength and aligns with the 2025 National Annual Report on Women's Safety, which ranks northeast cities among the safest in India.
So we as the mother, as sisters, as aunts of this young generation, so we came out here because we feel that the society needs us. So for that reason we came out. We want to show the world, we want to show the young boys that life is beautiful. Life is really beautiful, but once they get indulged in drugs, what they lost their families, they lost their loved one, and at the end they will be all alone. No one will be with them. So we, the Sengkenthai Awak Tabru, we want to show them the way.
In the morning we have come for the cleaning drive along with the headman and the executive members of the Darwashnong, along with the Sengkenthai. So now we have just come out to check on the cleanliness of this area, especially in the night, whether they have kept it clean or not, as we have instructed them. And the most important thing is about the drugs. So we are just keeping vigilance on it.
The National People's Party Farmers Front, or the NPP FF, Meghalaya State Unit officially inaugurated its new branch in West Jaintia Hills District yesterday at Minthong Community Hall. Appointment letters were distributed to newly elected district and block level members across 5 assembly constituencies. Jowai MLA and NPYF State President Y. Ladmiki Shilla, who served as the chief guest, emphasized the Farmers Front's role in guiding farmers to access government schemes rather than directly distributing benefits. He acknowledged ongoing concerns from farmers and party supporters and stressed the need to bridge gaps between the government and grassroots communities.
Mentuduki Presiden Sekretari Kimia gitu, MK bagi coordination go biar. Kekamran yang pika mau menne, kekamran yang kita pendek di klub Islam, bukan boy di pertut caki Presiden Sekretari yang Farmers Front apa di blok apa ke distrik, iba sakwan iwan apa Farmers Front apa ke state, wo yang kelamun wo penjoi, yang kita kejengirak lada tok, kan kita tok di bentar, di skim iwa pi apply.
The National People's Women's Front, or the NPWF of the NPP, formally inducted its new leadership team for Ribhoi district during a program held at Dorbar Hall, Sajer in Nongpo. State NPWF President Grace Mary Kharpuri attended the event, joined by Jirang MLA Sostins Sotun, NPP Ribhoi President Clement Maulong, Nongpo MDC Rona Khumdait and other party leaders. The initiative aims to empower women leaders to play a vital role in public service and to strengthen the party's grassroots presence beyond electoral politics. A public meeting was held on Saturday at Madan Maulai to address the growing issue of drug addiction in the area. L.S. Lingdaw, Assistant General Secretary of the Maulai Town Dorbar, expressed concern over the increasing number of addicts and peddlers, urging stronger community collaboration through youth and women's wings. Samuel Biam, President of Seng Samla Maulai Pulun, highlighted the link between drug abuse and rising criminal activities, calling for united action from residents. He announced plans to submit a memorandum to the government, proposing the creation of a narcotic control board and a rehabilitation centre in Maulai to curb the crisis.
Atau kini siap yang beri atau kini siap yang beri, atau kini siap yang beri untuk sendiri. Yang sedang salah, atau kebutuhan yang mau bersih untuk kita. Lalu yang ini jadi kami akan beri hebat. Lalu kita ayat ini kita melihat mengenai pakaian yang salah di sosial. Kisahlah seperti ibarat berbeda, ibarat sidak atau perkataan. Kisah tentang baik dan hati beliau benar-benar kamu. Hati beliau di bersama apa
Shillong witnessed a vibrant peace procession today to mark the 1500th Jashn Eid Milad Nabi, celebrating the birth anniversary of Prophet Hazrat Muhammad BBUH. Organized by the Eid Milad Nabi Celebration Committee, the event carried the theme to spread the message of love, peace, prosperity and humanity to all. Hundreds from the Muslim community joined the procession, which began at Khan Masjid, Mauba, and passed through key city points before concluding at Madina Masjid, Dhobi Mohala. Imam Muhammad Kaisar Raza emphasized the Prophet's teachings of peace and compassion, urging unity and harmony among all communities.
आज हम लोग यहाँ इकट्ठा है 1500 साला जश्न ईद मिलादुन नबी सल्लल्लाहु ताला अलैहि वसल्लम के प्रोग्राम के लिए यहाँ हम लोग हाजिर है। ये हम लोग का प्रोग्राम जुमा के दिन फ्राइडे को होना था, लेकिन फ्राइडे की कसरत के एतबार से हम लोगों ने संडे को चुना है। और आज ईद मिलादुन नबी सेलिब्रेशन कमेटी की जानिब से जो लोगों को शिलोंग से जो तमाम लोगों को इकट्ठा करना है, यहाँ जमा होना है। हम और आपको यहाँ इकट्ठा होकर के हम लोग 10 बजे से ये प्रोग्राम जुलूस मोहम्मदी निकालेंगे और फिर हम लोग मतलब के पूरे आन बान शान अपने आका सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की पैगाम देते हुए, अमन व शांति का पैगाम देते हुए हम लोग यहाँ से 10 बजे से निकलेंगे।
The Mairang Mission Watershed Committee, in collaboration with NEIAH and sponsored by NABARD, celebrated the 10th Ayurveda Day on September 6th at Mot Tirot Mission in Mairang. The event promoted traditional Ayurvedic practices and featured a free medical health camp offering consultation and medicines to local residents. Alongside, the Presbyterian Church Mairang Youth Centre hosted a youth bonding cum fundraising program to foster community spirit. The day saw enthusiastic participation from youth and locals, blending healthcare awareness with social engagement. Purdoa FC triumphed over Langpadur FC in a dramatic 3-0 penalty shootout during the fourth knockout football match held at Marngar on Saturday. The event, organised by the All Marngar Ex-Servicemen and Serving Association, drew enthusiastic community support. Nongpo MLA Meral Bonsi Aim attended as the chief guest alongside dignitaries Balaji Rani and M. Makdo. The organisers praised the tournament for promoting sportsmanship and strengthening local unity. Let's quickly look at the weather. First, the report in Tura, where the minimum temperature was 25 degrees Celsius and the maximum at 29 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity was 73%, while rainfall was measured at 8 millimeters. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature was 19 degrees Celsius with the maximum at 24 degrees Celsius and relative humidity of 78%. Rainfall was heavier with 25 millimeters. In July, the minimum temperature was 20 degrees Celsius with the maximum at 24 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity at 78%. Rainfall was measured at 12 millimeters. The forecast in Tura, Shillong and July say moderate rain and thunder showers are likely to occur at most places. And for our viewers who may have missed out, here is a quick recap of today's headlines. The Indian Air Force continues relief operations in flood-hit areas. IPR Minister Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdo warns against media trials at the MEGHALAYA Editors and Publishers Association annual meet. And women lead night patrols to curb drug abuse and anti-social activities. That brings us to the end of today's news edition. Thank you for watching. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Have a good evening.